Welcome everyone, Mark here from the Average Me channel, and this is day 2 of my journey through Wisconsin and Illinois. The start of this video finds me in Dixon, Illinois, the home of President Ronald Reagan.
Turn right onto East 2nd Street.
This is the home in which President Ronald Reagan grew up. I was here about a year ago and I did an entire video. Unfortunately, I lost all of the video footage. That was the same trip that I went to the Hoover Presidential Library. Both of those would have been really good videos. I'm going to come back and do a complete video on these historic presidential locations. We walk over here, there's a small park right next door to the house, and there's a statue of President Reagan. And there he is. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like he's counting change in his hand or something. This statue was erected in 1988. And moving from the statue, there is the Reagan home. I can almost imagine young Ron Reagan shoveling snow. There's a garage in back. It doesn't say we have to stay out. It does say you cannot go into the house itself. The Reagan family, Jack, Nell, and their 2 sons, Neil and Ronald, moved to Dixon and into this house on December 6, 1920. The boys attended school at Southside School, later known as South Central School, just 4 blocks north on Hennepin Avenue. The family lived in this house for 3 years. This home has been designated as a historical landmark by the Dixon Historical Preservation Committee. That school is now a museum. I visited that as well. That was part of the lost footage. For some reason, there's a sign in the window that says ICE, 25, 50, 75, and 100. I don't know what that means. I wonder if it's talking about all this ice on the ground. So there's the Reagan garage, I suppose. And here's the back of the Reagan house. And that building over there is where you're supposed to check in as a visitor center. Of course, it's not open now. We'll just walk around the house and then get back on the road. In the backyard, there's what's indicated to be a 1920s era garden. I have to confess, I don't know what was different about a 1920s era garden than any family garden. I wonder if Ronald ever went into the cellar by using that door. We'll head back out to the street. There's my rental car, that gray car. And one last look at the Ronald Reagan Boyhood home. Before we head out of Dixon, let's go and take a look at that school that Ronald Reagan attended. Quite a picturesque corner with the park and the Reagan home. This is a school that Ronald Reagan attended for 3 years. Now it is a Northwest Territory Historic Center. Really a nice museum, free of charge. You can give some donations if you'd like. Well worth the visit if you're around the area. Behind me is a John Deere historic site. It's in this location where I'm standing, well, over there, where John Deere first made his first handmade steel plow. And you know what that turned into? A conglomerate, the John Deere Tractor Company. It all started right here. Now during the season, this is quite an attraction. It has a real blacksmith shop, and gift shops and tours, and it's all free, open to the public. Very interesting. This is where the first steel plow was handmade by John Deere himself. The stuff you find roaming the back roads of America. Now I see a statue over there. I'm guessing that's old John Deere himself. It says on the building, John Deere proprietor. And now we're on our way once again. Well, I made it to my hotel room where it's nice and warm and cozy. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and ring that bell icon up above so you know when I post new videos. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Me Channel.